doing my lovely Lego addicts. It is another review. I know, what is going on? This is so crazy. Well, I actually changed my January 1st plans 100% completely from what I was originally going to do, and I went off piste. I bought nothing on January 1st, but I bought this set for the 25th of December when this released in the UK. Now, when this was originally like revealed at the conference, I wasn't super excited. I was really hoping for a building, sort of like a scene like you had before, and this felt different to me and I really wasn't sure about it. I mean, it was fun, it was happy, but it wasn't highly immediately clear if this was going to be a set for me. And then the more I kept looking at it, the more I was like, yes. And then when Christmas Day rolled around, Christmas Day 2022, I was like, F it, I'm gonna order this set. I need an injection of light, fun, colourful Lego. I just wanted an injection of joy. I just pulled the trigger. I had £20 off with VIP vouchers. I was like, £70 for this set. Let's go. It was actually shipped pretty quickly. It was delivered on the 29th of December. Without really planning to, I opened it on my members live stream on the 30th, started building it, and I was just impressed straight away. Guys, I want to talk about this set so much. I really enjoy the Chinese New Year sets anyway. They come with a really vast arrangement of minifigures. It's always very colourful. There are so many little details. It's full of like basically all the things I love. One of my all-time favourite sets ever is the Temple Fair set. I think that set is basically everything that I want from Lego. It's just perfect because it comes with like the building that is super detailed, but then also with lots of little stalls and lots of minifigures and lots of detail. I loved it so very much. So much so that I own two. This set, as I said, I wasn't sure about it to start with, but then the more I looked, the more I was like, oh, that's a really cute detail. Oh, that's really lovely. And then when I built it, I was sold. This set in the build really threw me away. When I started building this set, you kind of start with the float itself. There is so many fun details that you straight away do, and then there's some lovely mosaicing on the side to kind of create that really beautiful design. Honestly, guys, this blew me away. I think this is fantastic. Not only do you get to build a really fun thing, it also has like movement built in it, so every single float has a different like movement. The only thing that I found when I was building this is because it's obviously decorated on both sides, you do kind of repeat the build on each side because it has to kind of match, obviously. So though it isn't like a ×2, it is sort of like followed up, but they did a really good job of like breaking up the same bits of the build. And also because all three of the floats have sort of a similar base, I was like worried it was going to be a really similar build. Yes, there were similarities, but it wasn't like the same because all the mechanism in every single float is different. How I felt after I was done building this first float was this is Lego at its best. This is what they can do. They're like showcasing their capabilities of building beautiful 3D shapes, which aren't just like lovely to look at. They have functionalities in them. Like there is movement in the rabbit that moves up and down as you move it forward. There is some really nice sculpting in that head. I think the rabbit is one of the best looking rabbits that I've made. Then there's some really nice ways that they attach the coins, which makes it look really vibrant. This little build is really secure and a really interesting and fantastic shape. This minifigure is lovely and detailed. Overall, this float, the other two as well, were just great. I loved it so very much. Not only was the float a fantastic build, even before you get into building it, you get to build these minifigures. They have these like masks. These are fantastic. I'm sorry, they look hilarious. They make me so happy. This is like such pure fun and joy in like a set. They carry these amazing shiny banners that we've seen the material used in like the Monkey Kid Megs. And it's always so cool to use these. Look how beautiful and shiny that is. And these minifigure torsos as well are really nice. Not only that, but if you're familiar with the Chinese New Year sets, you know that there's a family that keeps reoccurring every year in a different scene, with kind of like little hints and Easter eggs to find out where they've been and like to showcase that it's the same family. That family props up again in this year. The little girl is on her tablet speaking to her grandparents. They're not included in the set for once, but the family is. dad with the cameras there, he's wearing some really cool glasses, guys. He has these glasses. Like, oh my goodness, how adorable is that? It is a dual-sided face, so he does have the normal glasses as well. But I think the minifigures in these sets are always really, really good. I think this year, if I'm really, really critical, some of them feel a little bit samey, a little bit like the Lion Down sets from various years ago, just because there's like 5 minifigures that belong to that float, so they all wear the same costume, so you technically get the same torso and legs like 5 times. But at the same time, that is kind of the point. It looks absolutely fantastic. Every single float brought really cool and new building techniques. And then you've got the Lego wagon last, which is awesome. I loved it. The dragon is so cool. It's used so many interesting building techniques. I think the downside of this set definitely is that there's quite a few stickers, and they are the see-through stickers, which are notoriously unforgiving if you get them wrong. Especially on the Lego float, you have to attach so many Lego name brand stickers to the round bricks to kind of recreate the Lego bricks, that I really wish they had just printed them, because that would have been really helpful. Plus that would have been really cool because so many people would have wanted to buy them. They're not my favourite. I don't really like the see-through ones. There were some signs and stuff that we needed to apply them to. In general, I found applying the stickers okay, apart from the round Lego ones, because round stickers are very difficult, and then you had to attach like really big stickers to the really big like drum on the second float. That one was pretty difficult as well, and I definitely didn't do one very well. Even though there's quite a few stickers in the set, there's also quite a large amount of really nice prints in the set, so it kind of gives and takes a little bit. We are used to seeing the big sets of the Chinese New Year sets basically have no stickers, but obviously this year that is changed, which is a shame. But at the same time, I feel like the detail that they bring kind of counteracts how annoying it is to attach them. Yeah, I'm undecided. I think if they had just gotten them all like printed, that would have put the price of the set up way higher than I would have liked it. I really appreciated when this set came out that it stayed at the £90 price point for the biggest set, because it has been every single year. And with the price increases, I was kind of worried that they were going to up it. And honestly, I like £90. It feels like it's a kind of amount that I feel comfortable spending as sort of like a not completely premeditated, oh yes, I'm okay to buy this. This can be a bit more of an impulse amount, so I'm really glad that it didn't up the price. So in a way, I'm kind of okay with the fact that we got stickers in this one, just to kind of make sure that we stayed at that price level. I've added it straight to my city. It's too adorable not to. I really wish I could properly in my city showcase how everything works. It's just like, I love it so much. We obviously need to talk about the very obvious thing. This set comes with the purple spaceman accessory, so it comes with the spaceman helmet as well as the spaceman air tanks in purple, which if you're really into your spacemen, you know how big of a deal that is. We've already seen the torso that you could create. The legs are obviously easy to get, but now you can get the air tanks and the helmet as well. So everybody that loves their classic spaceman, get them in every colour scenario, you can do that. You may see in some of the footage I have of the set that actually my spaceman is in purple. It's because one of my members is really into a spaceman and it wasn't getting this hat, and I was like, do you know what, I'm not that fussed about the purple. I'm very happy for him just to be like blue or green or something, so I'm very happy just to send you the purple stuff so then you can have your purple spaceman and I can still have the really nice set. So that is what I've done. So that's why my spaceman in my clips isn't purple. I currently have given him a wizard hat because I had that lying around and I thought that would be fun. Honestly, I'm in love with this set. I know this is a little bit of more of a rambly review, but I've been so high on this set for so long now that I really just wanted to chat to you guys about it. It just made me happy building it. It put a smile on my face. I was like, this is what I wanted Lego to do for me again. And sadly, the Jazz Club isn't really doing that for me this year, so I haven't gotten it. But this set really just knocked it out of the park. I wanted to recommend it to anybody if you're on the fence about it. If you like colourful, joyful sets, this is right up your street. And also, if you want to just get some inspiration for maybe expanding a parade for like any parade that you want to have happen in your city, this is perfect. It's a really cool way to build a float. I mean, you all know that I'm really into my like dark orange, dark green, dark red colours, and overall, apart from dark red, this set is all bright colours, but that is just kind of what I needed in the dark of winter. Joyful, happy figures with like crazy costumes and super bright colours, just to put a little smile on my face. I cannot recommend this set highly enough. I think it's a fantastic price point, and I think it's going to be really fun for all the family. Also, the thing to note is if you do want to build this with your family, The instructions are split up in 3 booklets, so you can kind of build it all together. So there's 3 floats that you can build, and you can all build them at the same time. As I say, it feels just modern Lego at its best. Crafting, detailed, non-regular shapes. It's so fun. That's why I just jumped on this camera to tell you, because I needed to show you how amazing this set is. If there's anything I missed, or if you have any questions, do let me know in the chat down below. Obviously, because this is slightly more of a chatty review, I may have missed a few bits, but I just had to talk about the set, guys. I have just been, every single time I walk into the Lego room, I just sit here and stare at it for a little while because it makes me so happy. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope to see you very, very soon. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Stay well. Goodbye. Good luck with the new year. Howdo.